Welcome back to Tungal College online classes. Hello students, how are you all? In last class you learned coal rush law of independent migration of ions. The today's topic is problems based on coal rush law of independent migration of ions and conductivity and molar conductivity. First we will discuss the problems based on coal rush law of independent migration of ions. In that problem number 1. Calculate lambda m naught for CaCl2. Lambda m naught meaning is the limiting molar conductivity. Limiting molar conductivity for CaCl2. And data given is limiting molar conductivity of cation is given. Ca plus 1 is 119 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. And limiting molar conductivity of anion is given 76.3 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. So we have to calculate lambda m naught for CaCl2. For this case, first we have to write dissociation of CaCl2. CaCl2 dissociation into Ca plus 2 plus 2Cl minus. For this equation, we have to write a representation of limiting molar conductivity. Lambda m naught CaCl2. CaCl2 is equal to, this is the cation, lambda naught Ca plus 2, limiting molar conductivity of cation plus 2 into limiting molar conductivity of anion, lambda naught Cl minus. This is the equation we required. And what is the values given lambda naught Ca plus 2 and lambda naught Cl minus is given here. Those values can substitute in this equation. Then we'll get lambda naught Ca plus 2, how much is given? 119 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. 119 Simon centimeter square mole inverse plus 2 into lambda naught Cl minus, how much is given? 76.3 Simon centimeter square mole inverse, isn't it? Then 119 plus 2 into 76.3 will get 152.6 Simon centimeter square mole inverse, isn't it? 2 into 76.3 is 152.6. Then upon simplification, 119 plus 152.6 will get 271.6 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. So this is the limiting molar conductivity of CaCl2. Next problem, calculate lambda m naught for MgSO4. And what is the data is given is limiting molar conductivity of cation is given, Mg plus 2 106 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. And the limiting molar conductivity of anion is given, lambda naught SO4 minus 2 160 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. So what we have to calculate is lambda m naught for MgSO4. First we have to write MgSO4 dissociation. We'll get Mg plus 2 plus SO4 minus 2. Mg plus 2 plus SO4 minus 2. Then for this case we have to represent lambda m, not MgSO4. Lambda MgSO4 is equal to, we have to write lambda naught Mg plus 2 plus lambda naught SO4 minus 2. So this is the representation of limiting molar conductivity of MgSO4. Now what is the limiting molar conductivity of cation is given, and what is the value of limiting molar conductivity of anion is given, substitute it. So cation value how much is given? 106 Simon centimeter square mole inverse plus anion is given 160 Simon centimeter square mole inverse, isn't it? So add 106 and 160, you get 266 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. So this is the limiting molar conductivity of MgSO4. This is the second problem. Next problem, Em naught for NaCl, HCl and NaAC are 126.4, 425.9 and 91 Simon centimeter square mole inverse respectively. Calculate lambda m naught for HAC. So we have to calculate limiting molar conductivity for HAC. This is nothing but acetic acid. HAC we can write as CH3COOH. H is nothing but acetic acid. Now this problem is based on applications of Kohlrausch law of independent migration of ions. Applications of Kohlrausch law. So first what we have to calculate, put it question mark. What we have to calculate, lambda m naught of HAC is question mark. We have to calculate it. Then what is the data is given, write them. So m naught value for NaCl is given. How much NaCl is given? 126.4. Lambda m naught NaCl. How much is given? 126.4 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. This value is given. And lambda m naught for HCl is given. How much? 425.9. Lambda m naught HCl. 425.9 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. And next, lambda m naught value of NaAC are given. 91 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. Lambda m naught of NaAC. NaAC is nothing but, this is nothing but CH3COONA. This is nothing but CH3COONA. Like acetic acid. HAC meaning acetic acid. Remove this hydrogen, you have to place Na. So CH3COONA, NaAC. Then its value is given 91 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. So this is the data given to us. We have to calculate lambda m naught HAC. So for this case, first we have to write a representation of limiting molar conductivity. So HAC I am taking. HAC dissociation first we have to write. So dissociation into H plus plus AC minus. Nothing but CH3COO minus H plus. How it will be dissociated? CH3COO minus plus H plus. We got H plus. AC meaning is CH3COO minus. Then for this case, lambda m naught HAC is equal to lambda naught limiting molar conductivity of cation H plus ion plus lambda naught AC minus. Lambda naught AC minus. So this is the representation. This is the equation we required. Based on this equation, we will solve the problem. Then next, what is data given is lambda m naught NaCl. NaCl dissociated into NaCl gives rise to Na plus plus Cl minus. Write the representation. Lambda m naught NaCl. NaCl is equal to lambda naught Na plus plus lambda naught Cl minus for this representation. Next, what is given? Lambda naught HCl is given. HCl dissociated into H plus plus Cl minus. For this case, lambda naught HCl is equal to lambda naught H plus plus lambda naught Cl minus. So this is the representation of limiting molar conductivity for HCl. Then one more equation, one more is given, NaAC. This one, NaAC gives rise to Na plus plus AC minus. So lambda m naught NaAC is equal to lambda naught, what we given, Na plus plus lambda naught AC minus. This is the lambda limiting molar conductivity representation for NaAC. So this is according to data we wrote. Then we have to find out H plus value and lambda naught AC minus value, lambda naught H plus and lambda naught AC minus. So by using these equations, we have to get this equation. So we have to calculate the limiting molar conductivity of HAC. So these limiting molar conductivity of HAC will be obtained by from strong alkylates. So by adding or subtracting all these equations, we must get lambda naught H plus and lambda naught H plus plus lambda naught AC minus. So first we have to get H plus. Where is the H plus is a check here. Here is lambda naught HCl. Lambda naught HCl consists lambda naught H plus and lambda naught H plus plus lambda naught Cl minus. So first we have to add this one. So lambda naught M HAC. HAC is equal to, we must get H plus, which plus from where? Lambda naught HCl. Then lambda naught M HCl plus, and next what we have is AC minus, otherwise you can directly substitute lambda naught H plus lambda naught Cl minus. Next what we have to get is AC minus, we must get AC minus. Where is AC minus? Is you can check it. So here is AC minus, this one. So lambda naught NaC we have to take here. Lambda naught Na plus lambda naught AC minus. So we got H plus we got and AC minus we got. We are solving this problem based on this equation. So we are finding the limiting molecular quantity of HAC. HAC consists H plus and AC minus. So we arrange these equations according to, finally we must get this equation. So first I got H plus from this equation. So from HCl equation I got H plus. From this equation I got lambda naught AC minus. And here is Cl minus we not required, because here Cl minus is not there, and Na plus is not required. Limiting molecular quantity of Cl H plus and limiting molecular quantity of Na plus is not required. So we have to remove them. So to remove them we have to use limiting molecular quantity of NaCl minus, we have to subtract lambda naught Na plus minus lambda naught Cl minus, isn't it? Look at here, Cl minus plus lambda naught Cl minus lambda naught Cl minus cancel, plus lambda naught Na plus minus lambda naught Na plus cancel. Then what the remaining we have is lambda naught H plus we have, plus lambda naught, what we have remaining? AC minus. So this is lambda naught HCl. We got this equation. Look at this. So we must get this equation from the strong electrolyte by adding or subtracting, anything we can do. So we added limiting molecular quantity of HCl and limiting molecular quantity of NaAC, and we subtracted limiting molecular quantity of NaCl. Then what we will get is lambda m naught HAC is equal to, this is what? Lambda m naught of HCl. This is from HCl. This is from NaAC. Lambda naught m NaAC. This is from what? NaCl minus lambda m naught NaCl. Then substitute the values. What is the given? Lambda m naught HCl is given how much? M naught of HCl 425.9 Simon centimeter square mole inverse plus, and next what is given? Lambda m naught of NaAC is given how much? 91 Simon centimeter square mole inverse plus 91 Simon centimeter square mole inverse, isn't it? Minus lambda m naught of NaCl is given how much? Where it is 126.4 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. 126.4 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. So we have to add 425.9 plus 91, and we have to subtract 126.4. Upon simplification we will get 390.5 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. So this is a lambda m naught HAC. Lambda m naught HAC. So this is the problems based on applications of Kohlrausch law. Next problem. The molar conductivity of 0.025 mole per liter methanoic acid is 46.1 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. Calculates its degree of dissociation and dissociation constant. Given that limiting molar conductivity of H plus is 349.6 Simon centimeter square mole inverse, and limiting molar quantity of HCO minus is equal to 54.6 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. So for this problem, first we have to write the data what is given. Molar quantity of 0.025 mole per liter. Concentration is given. C is equal to concentration of methanoic acid. Methanoic acid formula is HCOOH. So this is the formula for methanoic acid, HCOOH. Its concentration is given 0.025 mole per liter. Concentration is given. Of methanoic acid is 46.1. The molar quantity of 0.025 mole per liter methanoic acid is 46.1 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. Lambda m is given, molar quantity. Lambda m is equal to 46.1 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. This is the data. And calculate degree of dissociation constant, given that limiting molar quantity of H plus is given. Lambda naught H plus. How much is given? 349.6 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. And limiting molar quantity of HCO minus is given. How much? That is equal to 54.6 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. Next, what we have to calculate is, first we have to calculate lambda m naught of methanoic acid. First we have to calculate lambda m naught of methanoic acid, HCOH. This is the first question. Second question is calculate degree of dissociation. Degree of dissociation, alpha we have to calculate. The second question is alpha. And the third question is dissociation constant of methanoic acid. So we have to calculate Ka value. So we have to calculate lambda m naught of methanoic acid, degree of dissociation of methanoic acid, and dissociation constant of methanoic acid, Ka value. So these are the three questions we have to solve. First we will solve lambda m naught of HCOOH. First question. Lambda m naught HCOOH we have to calculate. For this case, first we have to take methanoic acid. HCOOH dissociation gives rise to HCOO minus plus H plus. This is the dissociation. For this case, we have to write representation of limiting molar conductivity. Lambda m naught HCOOH is equal to lambda naught HCOO minus plus lambda naught H plus. Lambda naught H plus, isn't it? Then this value is given, lambda naught HCO minus lambda naught H plus is given. What is the value is given? Substitute it. So lambda naught HCO minus is that is equal to 54.6 Simon centimeter square mole inverse plus lambda naught H plus is given 349.6 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. So upon simplification, 54.6 plus 349.6 gives 404.2. This is 404.2 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. So this is the lambda m naught of HCOOH. HCOOH, methanoic acid. This is the first question answer. Second question answer. Second question, what is given? We have to find out alpha value. So we know the formula for alpha in you learned in applications of Kohlrausch law. Alpha is equal to lambda m by lambda m naught. In applications of Kohlrausch law, you learned this formula. Alpha, degree of dissociation is equal to molar conductivity at a given concentration by limiting molar conductivity. Then already we calculated already the lambda m value is given. Lambda m is given how much? 46.1. Lambda m naught value is given. Lambda m is given 46.1, and lambda m naught value already we calculated. Look at here. This is the lambda m naught value. How much we got? 404.2. 404.2. Upon simplification, get 0.114. So the alpha value is 0.114 for this case. Next, third question. Third question is Ka value we have to find out. Ka value. Then what is the common is HCOOH gives rise to HCOO minus plus H plus. So for this case we have the Ka formula. Ka is equal to C alpha square by 1 minus alpha. Otherwise we can derive it also. Initial concentration is its initial concentration is C, and its concentration will be taken as 0, and its concentration is taken as 0. Already we derived in applications of Cold-Rush law of independent migration of ions. At equilibrium, its concentration is C minus C alpha. It will be C alpha. It is C alpha, isn't it? Then K is equal to concentration of products. What we have? HCO minus and H plus concentration by HCOOH concentration, isn't it? Then this will be K is equal to C alpha. HCO minus concentration C alpha. H plus concentration also will be taken as C alpha. C alpha and C alpha by C minus C alpha. Upon this we will get Km directly taking C alpha square by 1 minus alpha. So this is the formula we have to use to solve third question. Ka value, dissociation constant of methanoic acid. So substitute the values. That is equal to C is given. How much is given? 0.025. 0.025 into alpha we got already 0.114 alpha square is there, power 2, isn't it? By next what we have is 1 minus alpha. Alpha is equal to 0.114. So upon simplification of this equation you will get 3.67 into 10 power minus 4. So this is the Ka value. K is equal to 3.67 into 10 power minus 4. So this is first we calculated lambda m naught, the second we calculated degree of dissociation alpha, and the next we calculated Ka values based on the given data. This is problem number 4. This is the problem number 4. Next problem. The conductivity of 0.001028 mole per liter acetic acid is 4.95 into 10 power minus 5 Simon centimeter inverse. Calculates its dissociation constant if lambda m naught, limiting molar quantity of acetic acid, is 390.5 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. First we have to write what is the data is given. Conductivity of 0.001028 mole per liter, that means concentration is given. C is equal to 0.001028 mole per liter. Concentration is given. And the conductivity of 0.001028 mole per liter acetic acid is 4.95 into 10 power minus 5. Conductivity K is given. K is equal to 4.95 into 10 power minus 5 Simon centimeter inverse. Next, calculate this dissociation constant if lambda m of acetic acid is given. Limiting molar quantity of acetic acid CH3COOH. Value is given 390.5 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. Then what we have to calculate here? The first one is we have to calculate lambda m, molar conductivity. First we have to calculate. The second question is we have to calculate degree of dissociation of acetic acid. This is the second question. Third question is we have to calculate dissociation constant Ka, K of acetic acid. So these are the three questions we have to solve. First question is we have to find out lambda m. First question I am taking lambda m is question mark. So lambda m formula, molar conductivity formula, lambda m is equal to K by C. So this is the formula for lambda m. Then that is equal to K is given how much? 4.95 into 10 power minus 5. So 4.95 into 10 power minus 5 Simon centimeter inverse by concentration is given how much? 0.114 0.001028 mole per liter is given, isn't it? Then that is equal to 4.95 into 10 power minus 5 Simon centimeter inverse by, here 10 power minus 5, this decimal point I'm moving till 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get 102.8 into 10 power minus 5 mole per liter is given. And one more thing is here, it is in units is Simon per centimeter. Centimeter is here is a liters is there. So we have to convert liters into centimeter cube. Then 1 liter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. 1 liter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. Then 1 liter by 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1. So from this equation writing, that is equal to 4.95 into 10 power minus 5 into 10 power minus 5 Simon centimeter inverse by 102.8 into 10 power minus 5 mole per liter into this is converting into centimeter cube. That will get 1 liter by 10 cube centimeter cube, 1000 centimeter cube, isn't it? So here is 10 power minus 5, 10 power minus cancel, liter will get cancelled. Upon you will get 4.95 in 4.95 Simon centimeter square, and this one transport numerator will get 10 cube centimeter cube by 102.8 remaining we have is mole. So upon simplification we'll get 48.15 Simon is one square. This is Simon centimeter inverse. This inverse and one cancel will get Simon centimeter square, and the remaining what we have is mole. We will get mole inverse. This is lambda m. So this is the lambda m of acetic acid. Next, second question. So what is the second question is we have to find out alpha value. Alpha is equal to formula what we have, lambda m by lambda m naught. Lambda m by lambda m naught. Already we did lambda m value. What if we got lambda m? Here we have 48.15. 48.15 lambda m naught already is given. Lambda m naught is given how much? 390.5. 390.5. So upon simplification of this value, you will get 0.1233. 0.1233. So this is alpha value. And we have to calculate next question is dissociation constant Ka. Third question. Ka. Ka is equal, what is the formula for acetic acid? We derived this equation in applications of Kohlrausch law. Ka is equal to C alpha square by 1 minus alpha. So this is the formula we have to use. So here C is given how much? 0.001028. 0.001028. Alpha value we calculate here how much? 0.1233 power 2 by 1 minus 0.1233. Upon simplification you will get 1.78 into 10 power minus 5. Upon simplification 1.78 into 10 power minus 5. So this is a dissociation constant of this acetic acid, Ka value. So Ka value solved, and we find out alpha value, and we find lambda m, molar conductivity, by using the formula K by C. This is problem number 5. Next problem. Resistance of a conductivity cell filled with 0.1 mole per liter K cell solution is 100 ohms. If the resistance of the same cell when filled with 0.02 mole per liter KCl solution is 520 ohms. Here the concentration is 0.1 mole per liter KCl solution, its resistance is 100 ohms. Here also KCl solution only, its concentration is 0.02 mole per liter, KCl solution 520 ohms. So one case is concentration is 0.1, another is 0.2, both are KCl solution only. Calculate the conductivity and molar conductivity of 0.02 mole per liter KCl solution. The conductivity of 0.1 mole per liter KCl solution is 1.29 Simon per meter. So KCl solution is given, its concentration is 0.1 and 0.02. Let us write, I am taking one constant 0.1 mole per liter KCl solution one side. So I took 0.1 mole per liter KCl solution one side. I am taking 0.02 mole per liter KCl solution another side. So this is 0.1 mole per liter KCl solution, this is 0.02 mole per liter KCl solution. First write the statement regarding 0.1 mole per liter KCl solution. The resistance of conductor cell filled with 0.1 mole per liter KCl solution is 100 ohms. Its resistance is given. R is equal to 100 ohms. 100 ohms. Okay. And the resistance of the same cell when filled with 0.02 mole per liter KCl solution is 520 ohms. Here is already given its value 520 ohms. Resistance of 0.02 mole per liter KCl solution is 520 ohms. Calculate the conductivity and molar conductivity of 0.02 mole per liter KCl solution. We have to calculate its conductivity and its molar conductivity. So K value we have to find out, lambda m value we have to find out. Then the conductivity of 0.1 mole per liter KCl solution is 1.29 Simon per meter. So its conductivity is given, K is given, K is equal to 1.29 Simon per meter. So this is the data given from this problem. Then first we have to find out cell constant. Cell constant is nothing but G star. G star is nothing but G star is equal to L by A. The quantity L by A is called as a cell constant. This one first we have to find out. Cell constant L by A is called as a cell constant, is denoted by G star. We have to find out first data. Then what is the formula for G star is cell constant G star is equal to R into K. R into K. Resistance is given how much? 100 ohms. 100 ohms into cell constant and K is given how much? 1.29 Simon meter inverse. Simon meter inverse. That is equal to 100 ohms into 1.29 Simon meter we can take as ohm inverse. Ohm inverse, meter inverse here. Ohm inverse, ohm will cancel, we get 100 into 1.2 will get 129 meter inverse. This is cell constant G star 129 meter inverse. Next we have to solve this one. We have to calculate K value. First question in this case is K. I am taking this as a first, this I am labeling as a second. First I am finding the K. So K is equal to formula, already we wrote G star is equal to R into K. Then K is equal to G star, cell constant by K is equal to, G star is equal to R into K, and K is equal to G star by R. So this is the formula we have to use to solve, find the K value. Then G star already we solved, how much we got? 129 meter inverse. 129 meter inverse by 129 meter inverse by, then R value how much is given? 520 ohms. So 520 ohm. So upon simplification, 129 by 520, 129 by 520 is equal to 0.248 Simon meter inverse. 0.248 you will get ohm inverse meter inverse. That is equal to 0.248 Simon meter inverse. This is the K value. This is the K value. Next we have to find out lambda m. Lambda m is equal to formula k by c. Lambda m is equal to k by c. So k we got how much? 0.248 Simon meter inverse by concentration is how much? 0.02. 0.02 mole per liter. Here it is in terms of liters, this is in terms of meters, Simon per meter. So we have to convert liters into meter cubes. Then we get 0.248 Simon meter inverse by 0.02 mole per liter. Then we can take 1 liter is equal to 10 power minus 3 meter cubes. 10 power minus 3 meter cube. That means 1000 liters is equal to 1 meter cube. 1 meter cube. Then 1000 liters by 1 meter cube is equal to 1. So take this relation here into 1000 liters by 1 meter cube. So liter cancel. Upon simplification we will get 0.248 Simon meter inverse into meter cube. Meter cube by 1000 into 0. Will get 20 mole, isn't it? 20 mole. So upon simplification of 0.248 into 0.248 by 20, you will get 124 into 10 power minus 4. You will get 124 into 10 power minus 4. Here meter inverse, meter cancel, remaining you have is Simon meter square mole inverse. Mole inverse. This is a lambda m value. This is the lambda m value. This is the lambda m value in terms of Simon meter square mole inverse. The units we are taking is Simon meter square mole inverse. This is problem number 6. Next problem. Electrical resistance of a column of 0.05 mole per liter enables solution of diameter of 1 centimeter and length of 50 centimeters is 5.55 into 10 power 3 ohm. Calculate its resistivity, conductivity and molar conductivity. First let us read what is the data is given. The column of 0.05 mole per liter enables solution. Concentration is given. C is equal to 0.05 mole per liter. A column of 0.05 mole per liter enables solution of diameter of 1 centimeter. Then we have to find out radius r. R is equal to diameter by 2. Diameter by 2. So diameter is given how much? 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter by 2, that is equal to 0.5 centimeter. 0.5 centimeter. Then we have to find out area. A is equal to pi r square. So pi is equal to 3.14 into r is equal to how much is given? 0.5 centimeter square. Isn't it? Upon simplification you will get 0.785 centimeter square. So area we got. Area is equal to 0.785 centimeter square. Next and length of 50 centimeters. L is given. L is equal to how much is given? 50 centimeters. 50 centimeters. And the electrical resistance of column of 0.05 mole per liter enables solution of diameter 1 centimeter and length of 50 centimeters is 5.55 into 10 power 3 ohms. So resistance is given. R is equal to 5.55 into 10 power 3 ohms. So this is the data is given. Next what we have to calculate is calculate resistivity. First question is we have to calculate resistivity. Then next question what we have to calculate is conductivity. K we have to calculate. K we have to calculate. Third one we have to calculate molar conductivity. Third question is lambda m is question mark. So we have to calculate resistivity, conductivity and molar conductivity. First we will calculate resistivity. Rho is equal to R into A by L. So this is the formula for resistivity. Then we have to substitute the R, A and L value in a given formula. Then R is how much is given? 5.55 into 10 power 3. So rho is equal to 5.55 into 10 power 3 ohm into area is given how much? A is equal to 0.785 centimeter square by L is given how much? Length is equal to 50 centimeters. 50 centimeters. Upon simplification of 5.55 into 10 power 3 into 0.785 by 50, you will get 87.135. 87.135 ohm centimeter. So this is the first question answer. So 87.135 ohm centimeter. Second question. Second question is we have to calculate conductivity. Conductivity K is equal to 1 by rho. K is equal to 1 by rho. Then K is equal to 1 by rho value we got how much? 87.135. 87.135 ohm centimeter. So upon simplification of 1 by 87.135 you will get 0.01148. That is equal to 0.01148. This will be ohm inverse centimeter inverse. So this is the K. This is the K value. You can take ohm inverse nothing but in terms of Simon 0.01148 Simon centimeter inverse. So this is a K. Then next third one. Third one what we have to calculate is molar conductivity. Lambda m is equal to formula K by C. K by C. This is a Simon centimeter inverse. This is a mole per liter is given. So K, what is the K value we got? 0.01148 Simon centimeter inverse by concentration is given how much? C is equal to 0.05 mole per liter. But here problem is here centimeter is there, Simon for centimeter, here liter is there. So we have to convert liters into centimeter cube. Then we know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. 1 liter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. Then 1 liter by 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1. Then this one I am modifying as 1 liter by 1000 centimeter cube. 1000 centimeter cube. Then you get 0.01148 Simon centimeter inverse. Here liter will get cancelled into this 1000 as 10 power 3 centimeter cube by 0.05 moles. So upon simplification 0.01148 into 10 power 3 by 0.05 is equal to 229.6. 229.6 Simon centimeter inverse, centimeter cancel, then we will get centimeter square, mole transpose to name will get mole inverse. This is lambda m value. Lambda m is equal to 229.6 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. So this is problem number 7. These are the problems based on Kohlrausch law of independent migration of ions, conductivity and molar conductivity.